Hi everyone, you're at work with Hella, and today we're doing an installation at a kind of small office, but they're getting a whole bunch of these, it's a Lechuza Cararo planter, so it comes with the water reservoir in the bottom, and these planters are going on a window ledge, so I wanted them to be kind of narrow plants, so I'm putting in a bunch of these Sansevieria Snake plants, and also the Dracaena Reflexa, which I'm going to be potting up now. So let's just get to it. I've already put the reservoir separator in the bottom. I'm going to put on this top piece, the decorative ledge that kind of keeps everything together, the water indicator, and then the little rocks called pond. I'll put those into the bottom. And then get all of them, spread them around. All right. Then I want to put a bit of soil on the bottom. This is a professional grade indoor potting mix. You don't want to use outdoor dirt with your indoor plants. That makes the plants don't like it. The soil tends to compact and get too heavy. It retains too much moisture. But with these potting mixes, you actually want the water to drain out so that the roots have some air. And put a bit more soil in here. I'm using 10-inch reflexes, so I want to make sure that I have enough depth for the root ball. And let's see, so this is the 10-inch pot. Now you can see there are some dead leaves on the bottom. That's okay, that's normal. They just shed off. That's how Dracaenas grow, is as the stem starts to grow up, the bottom leaves will shed, so that's just a natural way of their growing. And I'm just going to bang the pot off. Wow, look at the roots on that. Isn't that impressive? So we don't want the root ball to be this tight when we're repotting it. So what I want to do, got it right in my eye, is kind of loosen up the root ball a bit so it's not so tight. It helps it grow into the soil. And this plant is going to be so thrilled with the new fresh soil. I think that's pretty good. Usually I'm looking for some pockets of fertilizer as well, but I'm not seeing any, so that's nice. Because if you have too much fertilizer in the indoor environment, then it could become toxic in the soil. Here in my mouth. Oh yeah, that's another good one. Also a bunch of leaves at the bottom. So we want to clean up the plants as much as possible before bringing them on site. Beauty. That is a fine specimen. Loosen up the root ball. Okay, awesome. Now, these root balls might still be a little bit low in the pot, so I'm going to add a bit more soil just to the bottom. Move you over here. Yeah, that's better. Nice. Okay. Oh yeah. Look at how full and lush that looks. Now these are going into, like I said, onto a window ledge. So they've got quite a bit of light coming in through the window. I'm just adding in soil in the pot so that we can this what we call direct planting. So as opposed to indirect planting, that you use the plant in the grow pot inside another decorative container, but that's not how we do it. We mostly always direct plant into a larger planter so that the roots have more fresh soil and the plant has lots of room to grow. Take quite a bit of soil. I'm making a big mess, but that's okay. We're in the greenhouse right now. We'll clean it up after. That's the beauty of potting up plants off-site from the office, as we can make a big mess and we won't be bothering anyone. Oops, I keep banging the soil. Well, it's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Let's see. Compact in the soil a bit, otherwise it gets too low over time. And once we water this in, the soil kind of goes down a bit. Okay, feeling pretty good around there. All right, so I think that pretty much does it for the planting. So what we're going to do is wrap these up really well because it is a bit cold out today. It is Toronto, we're in the winter, and so we'll have to wrap them up in paper sleeves, and then we'll bring them on site and place them where they're going to go. So we will see you there. So we're on site at the client's office, and these are the Sansevierias that we potted up back in the greenhouse. So come with me and I'll show you where they're going. So the plan was to put them up on this ledge here. It's a very wide ledge, so that's nice. And we're going to be centering them on the two window seams, I guess, pillars. And as you can see, there is heat and air conditioning in the summer coming here. So the hardier plants like the Sansevieria, they can handle this no problem. So I'm going to just put the pots up on this ledge, and they're going to have a beautiful view of the city. It's just fantastic. And we'll show you what it looks like in a few minutes. So we've put them up on the ledge now. And so next steps is to kind of clean them up. And there is a little bit of physical damage on here. So this leaf got a little bit broken, and that's just from shipping. We had to wrap them up. So I'm going to clean up some of the broken leaves. That's just scissors. The leaves will be fine. Then we're going to water them in, place them, and oops, lost my cloth again. There it is. I'm always misplacing stuff. So we'll give it a bit of a wipe. And that's the addition to their boardroom. Okay, so we've installed all the plants. Now we're just finishing touches, watering them in. Typically new plants that come straight from the greenhouse, they drink water a lot quicker than normal, than in a normal office setting. So in the beginning they do need more water. These are the Reflexas that I was potting up earlier, and they create a beautiful backdrop to this office setting. And once they grow a little bit higher, they will be able to block the sun coming in through the window, which they were kind of saying they want the wind or the blinds open, but on their screens they get too much glare. So the plants are going to help filter the light so that they can have the best of both worlds. So this installation went amazing and the plants will be happy. So have a green day.